Okay, then if you have any questions, you can ask me. Meanwhile, the server will connect. Otherwise, we'll wait for some time.
Okay, sir. Sir, this is Santosh, sir.
Yes, Santosh.
Sir, can we store a subroutine program in another separate program and we can
Yeah,
call them? Call that?
yeah, yeah. You can call.
Okay. Sir, what is the syntax and how we can call?
Hmm.
Can you explain in the
Fine.
next class or else?
Yeah,
Hmm?
I'll write the code in Notepad. Okay.
Okay, sir. Uh,
Create a program. Assume that this is a program one. Okay. The
yes, sir.
program name is Z test one or something.
Okay.
Here you write some parameter, some perform statement and subroutine statement. Here you write. For example, this is a program to add two numbers. Then how you will write parameters
Emit.
MEPRS parameters num1
Yes.
type I num2 type I. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and then I'll say data total type I.
Record.
Now I will say perform
Recording on ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಲ್ವಾ?
perform num1 perform do underscore sum using num1 num2. So I'll say like this. For perform there will be form, right? So I'm writing the form here. Form do sum using L underscore num1 L underscore num2. This is subroutine.
Yes, sir.
So here what I will do, I will say tot equal to num1 plus num2, right? Tot. So say for example this is my program ZTest1, which is having this kind of code. Okay, so which has a form which can take two parameters. Now what I can do, say for example tomorrow I am doing another program. I'm doing another program. The program name is ZTest2. In the ZTest2 there are two numbers came into the picture. The two numbers I want to add it and write it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so no need to write the code once again. You can call the subroutine which is there in a ZTest1 program. You have already created ZTest1 program. In this program you have written the code. Okay, you can call this code
Yes, sir.
by the program ZTest2. How to do this? You can call like this. Say perform. Mm, say same parameters. I'll give here in the ZTest2 perform. Instead of NUM, I'll give NO1, number 1, number 2 type I. Now, perform do sum
Using number one.
using no, NO1 And generally what we'll do, we will write form and end form here.
Yes.
But now we want to use the form and end form which is there in another program. So we need to give in program name. What is the program name where form and end form is there? JTest1. So give this. Okay. So perform name, in program name.
Yes.
So this is the syntax. If you want to call a subroutine, which is there in another program. Okay. So see, for example, since this form and end form is there, this perform will execute perfectly. If this form, by chance, this form and end form is not there in this program, then what will happen?
It should show some error.
It will give an error. It will go for a dump. Okay, so it will go for a dump. To avoid the dump, what you can do is, here you can add a keyword if found. If you don't give this keyword if found, what will happen? It will go for a dump.
Yes, sir.
If you give this keyword, then what will happen? If this form and end form is there in this particular program, it will make the sum and it will write the sum. Otherwise, it will keep quiet. It will not go for a error. So that is the use of if found.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so this is how you can call external
sir.
subroutine. This is called calling external subroutine.
Subroutine. Okay.
Sir, in ZTest1, why you are
Hmm.
passing that variable, sir? It is global variable, right?
This one?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay, not required. Yes, it's a global variable. No need to pass, but I'm passing it.
Yes.
Because see, in this case, I'm calling the external subroutine, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I simply don't pass this from this program,
Yes, sir.
how the values will come into this form and end form, which you give in another program. The another program variables are not global variable. This is not global for this subroutine. You need to pass it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, in the first program, num1 and num2 are global, right, sir? There's no need to
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah. No need to pass. But
We can just
why I am passing is keeping in mind that the other program will also can call. Both the purpose should survive.
okay, sir. Like even if we like only we write perform do some and write the subroutine code, even then it will execute, sir.
Yeah, even then it will execute.
In the ZTest2, we need to compulsorily pass the parameters, sir.
In ZTest2 you need to
While calling.
compulsorily pass the parameters because the cursor will go to the ZTest1. When the cursor go to the ZTest1, it does not know what is the inputs you given in ZTest2 program.
Okay, sir.
Sir, one more doubt, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, yesterday class you have told us, sir, for message we need to write a query.
For message, we need to write a query. Which
So
message?
select to show the message option. Sir, error message to display the
To show the message, we'll write a query.
Yes, sir. Sir, for each field we are writing the query, no, sir? Separately.
For each field, you need to write query.
If inputs are so many inputs are there, can we loop or can we write in a single
So many
query?
so many input means in a given particular. See, we have given s underscore weblan. That is a field. That means a delivery document number is a field. Okay.
Yes,
The delivery type is another field.
yes, sir.
Some date is there. That is another field. Similarly, there are different fields are there. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So you need, if you want to validate each and every field, you need to do that. Means there is no other option. You need to
Do
validate each and every field individually.
Okay, sir. Sir, and one more thing, sir. In yesterday, sir, you have show the this one, sir. Value for request.
Value for request.
Under that, you have taken one parameter.
Mm,
For that
yes,
parameter, you
parameter.
have shown the. So, if there is a select option, how to give the input, sir?
How to give the input means we are writing what we are writing. At selection screen on value request for
Uh,
parameter name. Correct.
Parameter name we are giving, sir.
If it is a select option, what you need to give for
Uh,
select option hyphen low or select option hyphen high.
Sir, that error has showed, sir, give some low and high value, but I couldn't give that,
Yeah.
how it's giving. That's why, sir, I am asking.
Actually, see, select option has four fields: sign option, low,
Yes.
high. So
Yes.
the low and high fields will display in the selection screen.
Okay.
Okay, now for which you want to add the F4 help, for low or high, so
Okay,
that you need
okay.
to mention. So
Uh-huh.
okay, so you need to write the syntax. At selection screen on value request for select option name hyphen low, otherwise select option name hyphen high.
Hi.
That
Okay.
you need to put.
Okay.
Okay, others, anything else apart from this?
Sir,
Yep.
can you suggest some books and materials to read, sir?
Some books and materials right now I will not suggest you because it will lead you for confusion. But see, there
Uh,
is one thing called
okay.
ABAP in 21 days.
Yes,
Learn
sir.
ABAP yourself in 21 days. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is very basic book. So
Yeah.
you can go through that. Apart
Okay.
from that, there are some certification materials like TA 9, TA 10, TA 11, so on and so forth. I will suggest you for this moment. That means at this stage, don't read that book because it will not. That means we will not able to understand everything in that book. Once
Okay.
you complete your course, go for the
Yes.
TAS, TA 1, TA 2, and all.
Okay.
Those are the certification books.
Sir,
Right now, you can go with the ABAP, learn ABAP yourself in 21 days.
sir,
Yeah, yeah.
sir, like after this course, we'll be having exam online. Okay, right, sir?
Online exam, I don't know. Actually, you need to check with Rahul better.
Ah, okay, sir.
Probably will have exam.
Like, how will the exam be, sir? Like, they'll give us any reports to generate?
No, these are something like objective type of questions.
Oh, okay.
No need to write the report or no need to do something manually in the
Okay.
editors.
The certification will have a global value, sir.
Certification also I don't know. Like the certification one I have seen in a Jayanagar.
Sir.
I think this is a certificate which you get from some US based company, correct?
Yeah, sir. Learn SAP.
Let me see. Thing is, see, actually SAP main root is in Germany, Waldorf, Germany. Okay.
Okay.
So that German based certificate, if you are having that German based certificate, So that will be having very high value. Wherever you go, that is having very good value, German based certificate. But US based certificate will be considered after that. After German based certificate, your certificate will be considered. That means, but your
Okay.
certificate is also having some value.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Because it's actually SAP invented in Germany, so that certificate is having more value.
Not valid. Oh, yeah.
So are you also looking into some FAQs?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just download the FAQs from internet. Already we have gone through data dictionary parts, and we are entered into some small basic reporting. So you can just download it and you can go through the FAQs.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Still, it's not connected. So I would suggest you to do some homework when you are coming for the next class. Okay, we put the this one what check boxes and parameters correct in the selection
Yes.
screen.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I want a button in the selection screen. How to do that? This kind of button, a login button is there now when we are
Yeah.
pressing, correct?
Yeah.
So this kind of button I want in the selection screen. Just Google it out and check it. Is there any option to create a button in the selection screen? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And almost we touched initialization event is already we are doing. We have done.
Yes, sir.
In the initialization event, what is the code we are writing in the initialization? For example, in this program, in the num1, I want to put some value. Then what I will do? I'll say initialization.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here what I will do? Num1 is equal to some 10.
Yes, sir.
I'll give, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if I give num1 is equal to 10, what will happen? Whenever the selection screen comes, in the num1, the 10 value will appear, correct?
Yes, sir.
So instead of doing this, you can also do one thing. Here you can say default 10.
Done.
So this is a keyword. Default is a keyword. So if you give default 10, when you execute this program in num1, this 10 will appear automatically.
Sir, now in the during the program, sir, the value of num1 cannot be changed, sir.
You can change. By default, it will show that one. If you want to go ahead with that value, go ahead.
Or else we
You can
change.
change it also in the selection screen.
Okay.
Whatever you change, finally that value will be taken by the program. Whenever you click on execute button, whatever the value is there in num1, that value will be considered for the calculation.
Sir, how to give default select options?
Select options, how to give default keyword works in the select option also, but better to go with the whatever we have done in the initialization. Sign option low, high, fill it
Yeah, yeah.
and append it. That is a better way of filling the select option. But select option default also works. Check it out.
Okay, sir.
And similarly, there is one more thing. The keyword obligatory. So there is a keyword called obligatory. You can give parameters num to type I obligatory. Okay, now execute this program and tell me if you give obligatory what is happening. So note down this keyword and try it when server opens and tell me what's happening, what is the extra, what is the special thing which is happening when you give this keyword obligatory.
Okay, sir.
Similarly, in a selection screen, what are the events we have discussed? At selection screen output, at selection screen on field, at selection screen on value request, at selection
Yes,
screen on help request. Okay.
help request. Help
Yeah,
request
at
is not
selection
at.
screen on value no, help request. Okay, not yet discussed, but there is a event. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Uh, there are two more events in at selection screen which I have not told to you.
Yes, sir.
So just Google it out. There is something called at selection screen on block, BLOCK. At selection screen on block. So what is that, and what is the purpose for which we'll use this at selection screen on block?
Okay, sir.
So it is very rarely used. Almost we don't use this at selection screen block and all. So that's why I have not told you. But there is an event called at selection screen on block, and there is one more event called load of run. LOAD, load of run. This event also we won't write in the program. It's not visible. What is this? Just sets today. So when you have, so for this you don't have this SAP access and all. You just go to the Google, write a SAP load of run event. You will find lot of results. Okay. Similarly, SAP at selection screen on value at selection
Unblock.
screen on block. You will find lot of results. So just go and read it. What is that?
Okay.
Okay. Mm. Okay, fine then. We'll wake up. Otherwise, the server is not available. We can't discuss much more. If, or otherwise, if you have any questions like you have asked me now, you can
Yes,
ask me. Otherwise, we'll pack up. We'll meet tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
okay.
You just keep doing practice, okay? Otherwise, fine. So we'll meet tomorrow, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.